On there with some onion gravy. Look at that. Oh, that is superb. Bangers and mash, buttery mashed potato, onion gravy and bangers, sausages, properly cooked, absolutely delicious. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're doing bangers and mash, or sausage and mash, whatever you know it by. It's a British classic, enjoyed all over the world. Everybody's got their own version of it. But you know, bangers and mash or sausage and mash done properly, and you have a really filling comfort meal. Let's show you how to do it, come on. Go in that pan with some water. We are going to get that pan on. We are going to splash some oil in there. Oil and water don't mix, we all know that. But what happens is we're going to put the sausages in there. They're going to boil. They're going to plump up in there. They're going to cook properly all the way through the sausage. They won't burst. And then when the water's evaporated, the oil in the pan will be sat on the bottom and we'll start to fry our sausages. We're going to cook these sausages properly. I think most people that have seen the channel have actually seen me cook sausages like this before. But this is the only way to get good, plumped up, value for your money sausages. And then all we do when this comes to the boil, we just keep turning over the sausages so we get an even cooking all the way through the sausage until the water evaporates. Okay, we got some potatoes in here. Look, I've already peeled them and I've cubed them up. We're going to mash them. You know, it's bangers and mash, sausage and mash. We want some mashed potatoes. Now, you can add salt if you so wish to the water, which I will do. Potatoes are going on behind me. We're going to set them to boil and then we're going to drain them and dry them on the flame by putting them back on the pan and giving them a shake. So I'll put these on behind me. Okay, we got our sausages coming to the boil in there. We're just going to turn them over actually, that's all we're going to do. We're going to let that heat come all the way through those sausages as they plump up in there. You know, they're going quite hard already doing the job. So we just need to leave them to boil, but we're just going to keep turning them over. Right, next job, onions. Onion, peeled already, cut straight through the top, not a problem. Now we want slices of onion, nice little slices, so you're just going to take your time and just come through there like that. Nice and gently through there until you get to the difficult end, and then you push it over, and that is our sliced onions. We're going to take a tub and we're going to put all our sliced onions in there. Okay, so there's our onion, and again straight through there like that. Push. Done. Okay, nice and steady. Now we want some onions doing. Red onions, white onions, it makes absolutely no difference for an onion gravy. By the time you've cooked the red onions, they're white. That is our onions sliced, ready for frying. You can see beautifully, nearly all the same size. Put to one side. Okay, we're just going to bring these sausages back in here so you can see what's going on. So we're just going to give those a little turning over again. We're keeping them going, you know, we're keeping the the cooking going all the way around the sausages. As you can see, the sausages haven't burst. Now for the mashed potatoes today, I can't make my mind up if I'm going to use a masher or a potato ricer. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Gravy is gravy granules or cubes. That's up to you. Okay, most of the water's evaporated out of there, look. And now we're getting to the frying stage. And we need to think about browning these sausages, but having something in here to start off our onions. So I'm going to go in here with some butter. Probably about 2 tablespoons of butter. Now you can go in there with a touch of oil if you want as well, up to you. Now what we are doing, we are going to fry some colour on our sausages. Right, we have enough colour on there, look, let's have those out. So they're coming out of there, and our butter oil mixture in there with that sausage flavour in is going to cook our onions. Nice little fry on all those onions. Just want to fry them down nice and slowly. Well, a little bit of salt in there. Draw out that moisture. In there with some black pepper. Don't forget, this is going to be our onion gravy. Now, if you get any colour on there, fantastic. It's an onion gravy. Okay, I've drained my potatoes and now I'm just going to dry them. All you do is put them back on the ring, let the moisture evaporate and just give them a little shake and put them back on until the moisture evaporates out, and the potatoes will be light and fluffy and dry. Okay, our onions. A little squirt of apple cider vinegar, and we are going in there with a little bit of brown sugar. Now that is going to help caramelize or brown up our onions in there with a really lush flavour. Now some people use balsamic vinegar. I find balsamic vinegar a little bit overpowering, you know. We're just going to go in there with a little bit, about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. Those onions smell absolutely fabulous. They'll smell even better when they have got rid of some of that fluid out of there and they start to brown up around the outside. Okay, look at that. Those onions now are starting to caramelize. They're starting to brown up and crystallize around the outside. You can see that, look. That is fantastic. That's what we're after. I'm just going to take about that many out and put them in a tray. Optional step this, you don't have to do this. In fact, we'll have a couple more actually. And these are going in the oven. Keep going, look, we've still got some little bit of butter mixture in there. That is what we're going to use with some flour in a minute to start off our gravy. Keep them coming down. We want a little bit of colour on there. That colour is flavour. That flavour is going to be inside our gravy. Okay, and we want to be going in there with about a tablespoon of regular all-purpose or plain flour. Stir that in, let it cook in there, look, with the butter and that onion juice. Fantastic. Just give it a little second to cook off. We don't want that rawness of flour in there. And then we're going in there with our gravy granules or stock cubes. Whatever you've used is fine. And we're coming down on flame now. We don't want to burn any of this, and this is going to thicken up. So we're going to cook that till we get a nice thickness. Then we're going to put our sausages back in there. Okay, I think that's good enough to put our sausages back in. So let's get them in there. Fantastic. So they're going to warm through beautifully in that onion gravy. Gives us time to mash our potatoes and then we'll be ready to serve. Okay, you see me mash them 100 times with a masher. We're going to use a ricer. So I'm going to take some potatoes and stuff it in our ricer, and then all you do is give it a squeeze, and that's your mashed potato. And then all we do is take a little bit more butter and we stir it through. For the creaminess, a little splash of milk, and then just stir it through. That is our fantastic mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes done, ready for service. Let's get served up. Oh, on there with some mashed potato, a nice mashed potato base. Get it on there. Or just stack our sausages up on there with some onion gravy. Look at that. Oh, that is superb. Oh, that looks tremendous. Remember those onions that we put in the oven? Those crispy onions are just going to top it off. An extra dimension, a better flavour. You know, the onions in the gravy and then those fried onions, a few green peas. Oh, and look at that. Bangers and mash or sausage and mash, nice onion gravy. That is absolutely phenomenal. All we need to do now is give it a taste test. Come on. That is bangers and mash made. Onion gravy. Want a little bit of the old English to go with this English dish. Oh, let's get some of that on there. Now, proof is in the pudding. These sausages, by being boiled, are very beefy. And I don't mean beef because they're pork sausages. They're beefy as in they're plumped up, they're solid with meat. I'm cutting the wrong way around, I can't see what I'm doing. There you go. That is firm as anything. That is absolutely incredible. We've got our onions in our onion gravy. We've got our onions that we cooked, finished off in the oven to crisp up and caramelize over the top. It's fantastic. It really is superb. Look at the texture on those sausages. They've not drained away, they're full, they're meaty. Oh. Welcome to good old-fashioned real cooking. That is superb. So there you are, sausages cooked properly, bangers and mash or sausage and mash, a really fantastic rich onion gravy, and the caramelized onions that we did in the oven to go over the top. We got some peas, we got that lovely creamy mashed potato. I mean, come on, comfort food at best. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, smash that like and subscribe, share with your friends, all that kind of stuff. We'll catch you in the next video. I would like to say a huge thank you to the supporters of the channel, all the people that have bought a coffee, and to my Patreons. Thank you all very much. Your support is greatly appreciated, and if anybody else would like to join my Patreons, please check out the link in the description. Thank you all very much.